set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his first look is incomplete.
Incomplete on the contact. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Buccaneers are on the board here first in the season opener. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well,
when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers, go!
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got it! Caught in the end zone, touchdown, Tampa Bay! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Allen going to audible to a different look. And here's Allen. From the gun, he'll throw. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now an audible here into something else.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Seattle.
Throwing now is Allen. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st down.
Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Allen. And Walker has it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with career touchdown number 70. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So file that one away. Could eventually loom large here as the night progresses. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't run it on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Bucs are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Murray looking to change the play here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he comes back with one complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll change things up.
Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's got it. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
319. Alert, alert, alert. Alert.
Now Allen. Throw out wide to Walker. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bucs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And as a defender, if you're going with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Drews. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, go.
They'll set up to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to their first-half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
319.
To throw, it's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So they go from 142-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. The full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Allen going to change the look here. As Shaheed going to go in motion. Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. He's got him in, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route. And that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
44. Seahawks 13.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Allen going to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Alert!
To the air, Allen. And he's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen going to change this at the line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Down the right sideline. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to 24.
44. Seahawks 20.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Seahawks 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Allen. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. So here's a 3rd and 14.
On play action, Allen. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
19, 19, 18, 5 there. Trap 6, cup 19, cup 19, go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. This is caught.
And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw again. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Ready, set.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And And the rout is on here in this first half.
Seahawks 20.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that
Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Ready. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Derek Brown busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
70, 19, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Bucs just continue to roll. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Allen off the play fake. That's taken in by Arroyo.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
37. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He completes this to Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
Now Allen going to change it up. Walker, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The coverage good. The pressure good. Leads to the sack. And it's 3rd and goal now. 3rd and goal. Trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now Allen. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Walker. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
It's 4th and goal.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They'll set up a throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line.
Mustang 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Up the middle, here's Walker. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the Bucs' 22-yard line.
Round 80.
Here's Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They overloaded that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Bates' kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Here's Allen to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the draw play. It's Walker. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
On play action, Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Let's go.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down. 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Buccaneers. 1st down. 1st and goal.
He'll drop to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Brings up 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
70, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19, go.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A good passing attack, even though that one was incomplete. It's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Back to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Good throw there. And I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason. And what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at the run 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, and to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now 3rd down and 7. to the air. Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks
to throw, it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Seahawks first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Allen. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Allen to throw once more. And Walker has it. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen going to throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
56, 319. Middle. You go.
And again, it's Allen. That's going to be caught. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
25 yards on the play. And the Seahawks first down. First and goal, Seattle.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Allen taking it himself. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. Really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the 4th quarter. Now, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD, but of course that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points, and my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for Tampa Bay, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.